Hey guys, I'm at family video. Just taking a quick look around here to see if there's anything that I may have missed out last time. 99 homes. The Piper. Oh, looks interesting. Murders. The remake. Don't know if this was worth watching. I thought the first original film was alright. The Legend of Wasco. Must be a killer clown movie. Like zombie clowns maybe? Coming out of the water there. There's any Martian land. Old 37. Any other horror on this side? Head back the other way in a second here. There's more horror on this side. It's that science fiction movie. Norman Reedus. Check it out. Got too much glare on it though. The Beast of Exmoor. Was it a werewolf one or? Oops. I went and dropped it. Blood Moon. This one's got 49 minutes of bonus features. I'll look this one up and see if that's worth a watch. Looks interesting. Containment. Let's see, we got the Final Girl. Still need to pick that one up. Heard mixed things about that one though. This is a zombie one. I really hate that they have these rental exclusives. There's like no special features on them. It's just the movie. Okay guys, this is now the update portion of the video, and I've actually taken time to watch these movies since picking them up. So I'm going to go through these movies in the order that I watched them. Alright, so First up, we got Knock Knock. This was directed by Eli Roth, and this is a remake to another movie called Death Game, which starred Sandra Bullock and Colleen Camp. That came out back in 1977, and both actresses were producers on this project, and Colleen Camp actually has a cameo. So basically, the plot of this film is the same as the original for the most part. You got a family man at home alone, and then two young women come to the door. They worm their way into the house. They seduce the father and husband, and then they torture him. And that's basically the plot of this film. I was really looking forward to checking this one out. I kind of like that idea for a story, but kind of like female home invasion thing. But I had like a couple problems with this movie. The first being Keanu Reeves. I felt that he was totally miscast in his role as the family man in this. And some of his acting towards the beginning of the movie was really, really rough. And towards the end, it was really bad as well. The two girls were okay. I enjoyed them, although they didn't get nutty enough. They were more annoying than nutty, which kind of bugged me a bit. And I also felt that as this movie went on, the level of violence should have escalated, and it doesn't really escalate enough, unfortunately. This one kind of reminded me more of Hard Candy than the original Death Game. But it was still a decent watch. It held my attention the entire time, so this film will go in with my other Eli Roth movies. Alright, next up, we have Condemned, and I originally passed on this movie when I first saw it, because the artwork looked kind of generic. I thought it was a slasher film, but then I started hearing stuff about it, and then my interest got piqued a little bit about this movie, so I decided to pick this one up, and I'm glad I did pick this one up, because rather than being a slasher movie, this one is more along the lines of films like Street Trash and Slime City. And it's about a young girl that runs away from home, and she goes to stay with her boyfriend, but he's living in a condemned building, along with his friends, and there's other tenants in the building. And one of the tenants is actually a meth dealer. He's been cooking meth in the building, but he's been dumping the chemicals down the drain into the plumbing, and because of this, everybody in the building has been getting infected with the fumes, and they're hallucinating, they're becoming homicidal, and they're also mutating. And this film was a lot of fun. Like, it's just really crazy. It's sleazy. It's slimy, and it's kind of gross. And I really like that about this film. I really wish that the filmmakers had went the whole 9 yards and made this as an 80s horror movie as opposed to something more contemporary. There's some decent kills in this. There's not that much blood, but lots of people being stabbed and stuff like that. I really enjoyed this one a lot. And it doesn't take long for everything to go crazy either. I really enjoyed this one. This one actually stars Dylan Penn, and she's the daughter of Sean Penn. There's not much in the way of special features on this release. They got some cast interviews and a script reading thing, and then there's a 42nd Street mode, which is a live audio commentary, which I think is just the audience just watching the movie. Like, I can't see them talking enough to be like a true commentary. If you just want the audience laughing or something like that, I don't know. But I really enjoyed this film, and this is my favorite film of this update. Alright, and last up, we have Curve, and this is from Blumhouse, and I was really interested in checking this one out. I know Sean C. Phillips likes this film, so I thought I'd give this one a try, and I didn't really like it that much. Basically, the plot of this movie is this young girl she's driving across the country in the desert, and her car breaks down, and this guy comes, helps her fix it, and she goes to give him a ride, and it turns out that he's a serial killer. And there's that. The thing about this film is most of the action takes place in the car for about 7% of the film, and that kind of bugged me a little bit. I know from a technical aspect, that's probably why they made this film, because of the challenge of making a movie in the car, but it didn't really serve the story enough. I actually enjoyed the film more once it left the car, and if they were smart, they would have rewrote the script to actually have half take place in the car and half not. I would have enjoyed the film a lot more, because I did like the end of this movie. The last 20 minutes of this movie were pretty good. There's not much in the way of bonus features, although there is something here called Another Curve, a twisted alternative storyline. So I'm wondering if there's another cut of this movie. I may try to watch that, although I was looking at the menus, and I think this DVD was produced for an international release, because there's not much in the way of text. It's all these symbols. So I might have to go through this and see if I can find that other cut, and I'll give it a watch, and I'll see if I like it more, or maybe I'll hate it more. I don't know. Than what I. So I guess, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you all next time.